Welcome to another edition of the Turnpike Sports Book Report. I'm Doug Weischadle here with Dave Weischadle. We're here to give you a whip-around look at some of the latest news coming out of the sports betting and casino industries. This week in our state and national reports, we've got April, June, and July numbers.
April.
Yes.
It's got to be Arizona.
There you go.
All right, Arizona.
Deals, we've got a slot deal and a pair of soccer deals.
Oh, soccer, huh? Okay.
I'm sorry, football.
Football.
Industry updates, licenses, launches, and closings, as well as openings.
Okay.
And then we're going to finish up legislative roundup, Pennsylvania and Illinois.
Okay.
We'll be right back to start talking state and national after this.
Hey, Dave Weischadle from Turnpike Sports. I just got my dugout mug delivered, and I am loving it. Dugout mugs are mugs made out of baseball bats, and they are officially licensed by Major League Baseball so you can get your favorite baseball team's logo on your mug. Just think of it, enjoying your favorite drink while watching your favorite baseball team with your team's logo on your mug made from a baseball bat. They can even make customized mugs. Check out the mug they made for Turnpike Sports. I mean, just look at that. That looks awesome. I've never seen anything like them. If you go to dugoutmugs.com, you'll find out they even make more things than mugs. They have baseball board games, grilling equipment made from baseball bats. They even have a section for gifts for under $30. Head on over to dugoutmugs.com because if you're a baseball fan or need a gift for a baseball fan, you have to check out Dugout Mugs. And use our promo code PIKE at checkout to get 20% off your purchase price. That's promo code PIKE, P-I-K-E. Also, free shipping with orders over $99. You can't beat that. DugoutMugs.com. That's my go-to place if I need a gift for a baseball fan. Well, if you excuse me now, the game is about to go on, and the wind is just right for drinking.
Welcome back to the Turnpike Sports Book Report. Doug Weischadle here with Dave Weischadle. We're in our state and national report section, and we're going to be starting off going into the Wayback Machine to April.
April, okay.
We have Arizona reporting their April numbers.
It's fine when they report them. I'm just wondering why they report them so late.
They're careful.
It's just an abundance of caution, huh? Is that what they're looking at?
I'm
just curious why. I mean, New York does them every week or every 2 weeks, and just Arizona, we're in April.
In Arizona's defense.
April. Okay. No, they're fine the way they do it. I'm just curious.
Well, I'm giving you a reason.
What the process is.
I'm giving
how
you a
different
reason
it
here.
Is. Okay.
In Arizona's defense, there are some states that issue their monthly reports, their weekly reports. Then you see a correction later on down the road. I have not yet seen a correction for Arizona numbers.
Okay.
So I will give them the benefit of the doubt.
They're extremely accurate.
Exactly.
I give it to them. I'm just
I don't know
curious.
extremely. I will go they're accurate.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's a good thing. I'm just curious of why we're talking about April. It's August right now, but we're talking about April. I'm just curious about the process of reporting in Arizona.
It's more complete for them.
Okay. All right. That's fine. That's fine. And
with Arizona's April numbers, they became the sixth state in the post-PASPA era to pass $25 billion in handle.
It's an amazing sports betting market.
Yes.
I mean, it's just great. I mean, weren't they beating Nevada? They still might be. I don't know.
They have beaten Nevada for
again?
the sixth consecutive month in handle.
Yeah.
But in terms of the post-PASPA six-state handle statement there, they joined New York, New Jersey, Illinois, Nevada, and Pennsylvania as the only states to pass $25 billion post-PASPA right now. And also, Arizona has cleared $700 million in handle in 7 of the last 8 months.
Oh, okay.
And with Arizona reporting their April numbers, we now have the top 10 states by handle for the month of April.
Can I guess the top 5 at least?
Go ahead.
New York has to be number 1.
By the way, this is one of the few times I've seen only $2 billion states.
$2 billion. Well, number 2 is probably Illinois, because them and New Jersey have been flipping back and forth. Is it New York, Illinois, New Jersey?
New York, Illinois, New Jersey. There was a big gap between Illinois and New Jersey, though.
Okay.
New Jersey did not hit the $1 billion mark. Illinois and New York were the only two.
Little difference about us and Illinois. This is April, so now you have a tax. So I'm curious to see how that affects the numbers for Illinois.
We won't know.
We won't know that, but so I'm saying I'm curious to see how that affects.
Arizona made the top 5, by the way.
Oh, okay. Well,
second straight month.
Ohio is in there.
Ohio was 4.
All right. Ohio is 4. Arizona 5. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
And Penn Massachusetts, Nevada, Virginia, and North Carolina rounded out the top 10.
Okay.
Overall, for the national report, handle in April was $13.187 billion, revenue $1.177 billion. There was a hold of 9.25%, and tax revenue was $268 million.
Okay. I guess the big thing in April, like I have to think about it now, I guess the NCAA men's basketball championship, is that what we're talking about? Okay.
Moving forward in the calendar, we're going to the month of June with the Commonwealth of Virginia's numbers. We've got Virginia passing $24 billion in all-time post-PASPA handle, $2.4 billion in all-time post-PASPA gross gaming revenue, and $290 million in all-time tax revenue post-PASPA. 12 operators reported a net positive adjusted gaming revenue for the month. State's retail books generated a negative revenue, minus $303,000.
Okay.
So, not a great showing by the retail books. Moving over to the state of Ohio, we have their June numbers. We've got Ohio reporting $21 billion in all-time post-PASPA handle, $2.3 billion in adjusted gaming revenue, and $400 million in all-time tax revenue. That's all post-PASPA.
Okay.
Now, remember, they're also getting rid of all their kiosks, too. So there's one aspect of the state that's
I wonder
not there.
how that's going to affect. I'm not a kiosk person. I mean, I think I've used a kiosk one time, and that was just out of curiosity and to see what it would be like. I think I did it in Parks Casino in Pennsylvania. But, no, when you have your phone in your pocket and you have your app there, I mean, I don't know why you would go to a kiosk. You'd probably just go to a window to get that retail sportsbook experience. So I'm not a kiosk guy, and I'm curious to see how that affects the market.
And Prime Sportsbook was one of the few that reported a loss, if not the only one that reported a loss in terms of revenue, almost $500,000 in loss for the month of June. We're going to finish up, like we always do, with the state of New York.
With crazy numbers.
We've got the week ending July 27th.
Even when they're disappointing, they're crazy numbers.
These were disappointing.
But they were still good numbers, though. I mean, if you look at it relatively against other states, these are numbers that any state would kill for.
6th consecutive week of under $400 million weekly handle. 4th consecutive week under $40 million in gross gaming revenue. But the fiscal year-to-date handle has passed $7.6 billion. That's from the end of April to now.
Yeah,
so that's a great number.
They're even when they're disappointing, they're pretty good.
Yes.
So
tax revenue over $404 million for the fiscal year. So we've got some good numbers there. FanDuel has already passed $2.8 billion fiscal year-to-date handle. DraftKings $2.77 billion in fiscal year-to-date handle.
By the way, I saw the FanDuel commercial, and one thing here in New Jersey, they're really pushing the online casino. And they were the casino that we're featuring. And now we have Huff and Even More Puff. So that slot game is making its rounds away.
That's the brand new version.
Yes, Even More Puff.
Yes,
it was Even More Puff.
It was never online
Huff,
before.
Oh, that they're making a big point of it.
Yes.
So and that was FanDuel. So and certainly I guess that was FanDuel in New Jersey because New York doesn't have online casinos. But
and Pennsylvania.
Oh, and Pennsylvania too. So yep.
That's it for the state and national reports. We'll be right back with our deals. Starting off our deals segment here, we've got Caesars Entertainment announcing a partnership with Play and Go to bring Play and Go's gaming titles to the operator's digital platforms in North America. We've got Caesars Palace Online Casino, Caesars Sportsbook and Casino, and Horseshoe Online Casino, Ontario, Michigan, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey, all carrying more Play and Go games such as, and let me get the titles right here.
I see them right here, yeah.
Yeah.
Want me to read them?
Buildin' Bucks, Piggy Blitz, and React Tunes.
Can I tell you, we always talk about, like, what animals do we see in on the gaming floor with regard to slot games? Seen a lot of buffalo, a lot of wolves. There's another game, now you just mentioned it, Piggy Blitz, was it called?
Yes.
Pigs are everywhere. We were just talking about a slot game, the Huff and More Puff, which is the Three Little Pigs theme. Now this is Piggy Blitz. So pigs,
this is online only.
Well, pigs really have a presence when you're talking about slot games. So
The huff and puffs everywhere.
All hail the pig.
Yeah, exactly.
The buffalo, the wolf, and the pig.
Well, not only pig as in the animal, but pig as in piggy bank.
Yeah,
too.
well, I think
Seen
that's
a lot of that.
well. The huff and more puff is the
Three Little Pigs.
Three Little Pigs, and Piggy Blitz. I'm assuming that's kind of a piggy bank kind of thing.
I have not seen this game.
All right, but
I've seen Build and Bucks. I've seen React Tunes. We have a really good discussion about this on Beating the House coming up. Too.
Oh well, it's pigs are big in the gaming industry, I guess.
Leaving slot world over here, we have soccer deals to discuss. We've got two with Genius Sports.
Oh, okay.
Genius Sports has been very busy in the soccer world.
Yes.
They have now done an exclusive betting partnership with several competitions within football, as they call it, the European Leagues Association. Mm-hmm. It's a whole conglomeration of different tournaments. Genius Sports now exclusive betting data rights to at least 18 competitions from across the European Leagues Association. They also have the exclusive rights to capture and distribute betting data from each competition. We're talking about 18 or more coming down the road. We've got the Belgian Pro League, Czech Ligova, Futbolova. Yeah, I'm not saying
that's got they got like an asterisk over the A or the V.
You got the Danish league, the Dutch league, the two Dutch leagues. You've also got a Finnish league. You've got a whole bunch of different. We got Greek Super League. Mm-hmm. I'm only reading the ones I can read.
Yeah, right.
Israeli Professional Football League. There's other stuff in terms of Genius will also oversee data for the Norwegian Professional Football League, Portuguese Football League, Romanian. There's also the Serbian, there's Slovak, and then there's two other ones that are Sweden and Swiss as well. So they have 18 competitions that they are going to be the exclusive distributor of betting data, as well as some of the content that they're going to be broadcasting.
By the way, we're using the term soccer because just to stop confusion between American football and, the real football, which is soccer. So we're calling it soccer. So don't send us emails saying you should call it football.
Staying with soccer. Staying with soccer.
But we're just calling it soccer. Okay?
We've got another Genius Sports deal. This one is an exclusive partnership with Serie A, the Italian European Football League. How about if I put it that way?
Soccer. It's
soccer.
Oh, it's soccer.
They're going to be the official data.
We all know it's football,
betting video
but
partner.
we're calling it soccer. Yes. But go ahead.
They exclusive partnership with Serie A to capture, distribute, and commercialize official data and low latency betting video streams from the football competitions that go on under Serie A. It's a huge deal because this changes some of the landscapes in terms of the sports betting data markets that are out there. They're also going to be doing some protection and enhancement of security issues for integrity purposes. Also, Genius Sports will be getting all Serie A data, including tracking, which is player tracking data. So that's going to be a really interesting aspect of not only broadcast but also the betting data.
I'm calling it soccer, by the way. Soccer is extremely popular here, and and when I say here, I mean in New Jersey. There are a couple of bars, sports bars, around town here in Central Jersey that really plays it up. I mean, they have fans of particular clubs coming in, watching the games there. They make a big deal of it. They're having parties for it. They open up early on Sundays and Saturdays so people can watch it. So it's a big thing.
Yes.
It's a big deal. So
that's it for the deals this week. We'll be right back to start talking industry updates. Welcome back to the Turnpike Sports Book Report. Doug Weischadle here with Dave Weischadle. We're in our industry update segment, and ESPN has been in the news an awful lot because, well, basically they just bought the NFL Network.
Yeah.
And what we're going to be talking about here is the outcropping of ESPN. This is ESPN Bet. Which is technically Penn Entertainment, but
are we going to
ESPN
see any
Bet.
changes this season? Is everything for next season?
Yeah.
Is that what we're talking about? Because I know I asked you. The one thing I was curious about was the red zone. I'm wondering if ESPN will be carrying the red zone this
There is also
season.
talk of college red zone.
Oh God! Oh my God! That'd be great. But I'm just curious about that. But or if it's going to be on basic cable, will it be on streaming? I'm very curious how this all falls out.
Well, we discussed that in Turnpike Sports coming up this week as well.
I don't listen to it.
No.
So what did we say? Did
Exactly.
I say something smart?
I forget.
It,
Must not have been important
Was I
enough.
intelligent about it? I don't.
Well, we're going to be talking ESPN Bet.
Okay.
ESPN Bet has launched Fan Center, which is an integration of the ESPN Bet betting side with ESPN's fantasy sports side. Basically, it's creating a personalized betting hub within the sports book.
That's great.
You'll see what they call a chip
All right.
in the navigation bar
All right.
at the top of the app, leading to a dedicated section with two main components. A For You page, which has dedicated curated content based on the customer's viewing and betting history, and a fantasy tab where all linked fantasy items and teams are going to appear automatically.
That's great. I love that. So
What this is going to be doing is when you are doing your ESPN betting, you will get fantasy information to create your fantasy team. When you're doing your fantasy, you're going to be in the ESPN fantasy side. You're going to see a link to ESPN Bet, which also they curate ESPN betting options in the fantasy side based upon your fantasy team.
So AI is a wonderful thing, huh? It's all about
machine language. Yeah,
it's all about customization.
Yes. Well, this is all about trying to streamline the betting and fantasy experience for ESPN customers. And it's a great idea to merge everything. Let's see if this works out pretty well. I think if you tie this in with the direct-to-consumer platform that ESPN's launching, you've got something really special here.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I love what they're doing.
Just don't screw up the red zone.
Yeah. Hopefully they don't. But we'll see. No, exciting times at ESPN, I guess.
Moving over to Nevada, we've got Boomer Sportsbook. The operation launched by Joe Asher has now launched. They are the state's only independent sportsbook. They launched in Commercial Casino in Elko, Nevada, and they have additional locations in Ellis Island Casino and Casino Valley Verde in Henderson.
So in Ellis Island and Casino Valley Verde, they are up and running there?
They should be up and running as we're talking.
Okay, as we speak.
They are also expecting to launch 10 more locations throughout Nevada.
Now they're going to stay in Nevada?
It's only Nevada only right now.
Is that what it is right now?
Yeah.
Or do they have plans on...
Right now, they just explain 10 locations within Nevada.
Okay.
Staying in Nevada, we've got the Poker Palace Casino in North Las Vegas.
I heard this, yeah.
Set to close October 1st. They've already filed the paperwork with the state saying that they will be closing. They're going to notify their employees.
Yeah,
about 120 of them.
126,
Yes.
I heard. I heard that figure. I mean, boy, that's terrible, lose a job like that. So,
well, they said that there's a plan to have this property sold. No word on who the buyer is, could be, will be, whatever. No word on whether or not it's going to reopen even. So bears watching.
Yeah.
And as we talk about a poker place closing, we have a poker place opening.
Okay.
We're going over to California with the Sycuan Casino Resort announcing the grand reopening of its newly renovated poker room.
Ah, okay.
We've got new chairs, we've got new tables, new table layouts because they're designed for more easy traffic flow. They've got a new ventilation system. That's an important part of all that.
Yeah.
And they've got a big screen TV and LED walls to show the poker tournaments and standings for the players.
Good.
So congratulations on a brand new poker room.
I like the fact that they're investing in poker.
Yes.
So.
Over in New York, we've got New York City Mayor Adams vetoing the New York City City Council voting against the Bally Bronx program. He vetoed the city council's vote against Bally. Bally is still alive in the mix of getting a downstate casino license.
Okay.
Kind of interesting to watch all that happen.
It's such a drama there. I mean, and here in New Jersey, everyone's holding their breath, especially Atlantic City, because, they went through some things when Pennsylvania got casinos. Now they're really worried about the downstate casinos. And when we say downstate casinos, we mean New York City area casinos. So, that's a big market for Atlantic City. There's a lot of people from New York City and the New York City area go down there every weekend. So we'll see how that affects them.
Over in Illinois, we've got Bet Rivers announcing that they are going to be doing a $1 minimum bet for their Illinois customers to offset the transaction fees, surcharge, whatever you want to call what the Illinois as a state is taxing.
Yeah.
So we've got Bet Rivers now joining the minimum bet crowd.
So is that basically everyone with the minimum bet of $1 or something?
No, there's still another 5-6 operators out there. So
all right.
We'll see.
So if you want to get your 50-cent parlay in, you might have to go somewhere else, huh?
For now, until the other ones start.
What would be the tax in Illinois for a 50-cent parlay? I don't even know what that would be.
You'd have to ask.
I have to compute it. So.
Going over to Bet365, we've got two stories for Bet365. Bet365 is launched in Kansas.
Oh, okay.
Its 14th U.S. market after launching in Tennessee and Illinois earlier in the year. Bet365 will be making some tech available to their customers. BetSync and QuickSlip technologies for all Kansas bettors is going to be available now that they've launched. And also, Bet365 is in the news in the horse racing industry in terms of the UK horse racing industry.
Oh, okay, good.
They have launched Position Payout for the UK.
All right.
Basically allows customers to bet on the exact position a horse will finish. First, second, third, and so on, rather than only betting on a win or one of the podium spots.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
That's an interesting way to bet.
Yes. The higher the horse finishes, though, the better the
So
odds.
I can bet on a horse
finishing
coming
dead last.
like number 6th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
right. Good.
I'm waiting to see this come over to.
I never
States.
even thought of doing something like that. I wonder if I can see that and see the odds of that.
You could see it.
Okay. Now this is parimutuel too, right?
Yeah.
I'm assuming. Yeah. Okay. Not fixed odds or anything. Okay.
Well, this is UK, Irish.
See, you have
and
to
Australia.
ask that with horse racing now because a lot of
fixed odds is only
I know
a
it's
big
still
thing
kind
here.
of a new thing, but
but it's really just for the UK, Irish, and Australian markets.
All right.
For Bet365. That's it for the industry updates. We're going to finish up with our legislative roundup. Starting off our legislative roundup, well, I can actually just sum up the legislative roundup by saying we're going to be talking some marketing, advertising, and sign-up requirements that are being changed here.
Okay.
We've got Pennsylvania launching a list of enhanced KYC requirements. Everyone knows KYC stands for Know Your Customer. They are looking to strengthen account security, reduce fraudulent activity, and also they continue to involuntarily exclude online gaming customers for unscrupulous activities, per their report.
Okay.
New regulations take effect on September 30th and will require uploading an ID and completing a liveness check, such as a selfie photo, to make sure it's a real person. I wanted to say liveliness check, but it's liveness check. I don't know why they're choosing that phrasing.
So I guess people in Pennsylvania
when you get a
now,
new account.
Yeah. So right now, scan your driver's license and keep it in your computer and take a picture of yourself and put that in your computer, and you'll be ready to do whatever requirements they have. Yes. Right? Okay.
Well, it's not new technology because I know Windows.
I can't remember when I had to do that for I think it was a poker site that I had to scan in my driver's license and send it over. So
again,
I don't know what I don't know what they look for.
Anyone knows who sets up their computers at home, Windows 11 does have an option to do a picture to log in on.
Oh, okay.
So the technology is everywhere. So it's not new technology. You've got a phone that can do it. You've got a webcam that can do it. You got a tablet that can do it.
Well, it's more like you're scanning in your driver's license. So
yes.
You're going to need to do that.
Well, unless it's
or I guess your passport. I would think. I guess any old ID.
Well, the other thing is this could be like the .gov ID site where you actually have to hold your camera up and take a picture as you're doing it.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
That
I've
could be
never
that
had
way.
to do that.
There's so many different ways you can do this.
All right.
So we'll see exactly what it is when September 30 rolls around. And over in Illinois, we have the Illinois Gaming Control Board, or Illinois Gaming Board, I should say, IGB, announcing enhanced and uniformed advertising rules for 3 elements of gambling casinos, video gaming, and sports betting, highlighted by banning ads on college campuses.
Okay.
So they now have a whole slew of new regulations prohibiting ads, promotions published and broadcast displayed or distributed by any college or university campus. College or university media outlets such as college or university newspapers, radio and television broadcasts can't do ads, and sports venues that are used primarily for college and university events have a prohibition on them as well.
Okay. All right.
You can't use college or university students or universities or university settings in your advertising material.
Okay.
You also have to provide patrons the option to unsubscribe or opt out of advertising materials. A whole bunch of other ones. Basically, they're trying to create a uniform way of advertising and marketing the sports betting and the online casino industry in the state. Makes sense. You got to do it. Responsible gambling everywhere. Language has to be part of all the marketing material as well. Well, that's it for this week's Turnpike Sports Book Report. If you've been watching on TV, the ticker has been flying by below us with domestic and international news stories as well as conference announcements. Check that out when you can. And when this show is released every Monday, following the release, we have the full print version of the Turnpike Sports blog, book report blog, turnpikesports.us. Click on the blog button. You'll go to the Turnpike Sports Book Report full print version there. Stories in the ticker, stories that we talked about, and stories we didn't have a chance to talk about anywhere else. They're on the full print version there. And as always, news stories, announcements, conference announcements, info at turnpikesportsradio.com.
And that'll do it for us this week. We'll see you next time on the Turnpike.